the agent for Tommy Devito, Sean Stellato, is with us right now. Who are you actually on the phone with there?
I was working on closing a deal, and then I was speaking to my daughter, Sienna Sicily, my 5-year-old. Usually we do a bedtime story, but obviously under the circumstances, we had to just have a little phone conversation with her.
Which is good. So family first, which I love. But what's it like for you at this point to be maybe the most popular NFL agent in the league?
You know, exciting. Obviously, you work hard. You try to service your clients. And it's been a long journey, but it's very exciting. And I'm happy for the young man. He's obviously worked very hard for this opportunity. And we're just trying to obviously take advantage and him to continue to play well and win football games. Very gracious for the opportunity. He's got the leader, got the locker room and the fan base, and the coaches are really, they believe in him, and we're excited for New Orleans next Sunday.
You know what's crazy is all these text messages that I'm getting during the game, and it's usually just screenshots of tweets that are out there. I'm sure you're aware of the things that are being posted on social media. Is there one that stands out maybe above the rest?
You know what? The whole Godfather thing is funny. You know, I definitely went through a period in my life where I appreciated those movies, Goodfellas and Bronx Tale and The Godfather and Casino. But Joe Pesci and Home Alone's been pretty cool. But the kiss on the cheek, that's an Italian delicacy. And, you know, obviously the heritage is so important to Tommy and I and his parents. And it's been pretty cool. You know, obviously I'm just happy that Tommy, he has worked so hard for this moment. And let's face it, 28 teams passed on him draft day. And I was on the table, you know, literally standing on the table for him. And we're grateful for this opportunity the Giants have given him, and he's making the most out of it.
You know, it's kind of cool because when you have these moments for a client, and you mentioned, you know, talking to your daughter before the game, you know, those family ties and those connections, and you can see that relationship that you have, obviously, with Tommy's family, because there's a moment when he scores that touchdown and Hodgins gets both feet down. You might have been happier than Tommy's dad at that point.
Yeah, you know what? It was just like a Leonardo da Vinci painting. It was so put together and perfect. And he's made that throw in his mind, you know, so many times. And then they have the opportunity to get the call. Roland was right. And through a laser, Tommy's arm strength, his ability to process, hand size are all great, great traits. And I'm just excited that all the hard work's happening for him. He hasn't even scratched the surface what he is going to be able to do in this league. And we're looking forward to that, just embracing every opportunity that comes our way.
Yeah, Sean, I feel like the story is getting a little played out from this perspective. Like, I get it. Tommy, he just graduated college. He's still at home. But you're his agent. It's your job to now get him a deal. Are we going to get him a deal where he doesn't have to live at home anymore?
You know what? It's an Italian code. That's just the heritage. My mom, I'm the baby of 3. My mother still wants me at home. So you will see. But, hey, you know what? We're very superstitious as Italians, and we don't want to change that up. So we'll see. Obviously, if they make him an offer that he can't refuse, you know, maybe we might have to explore that a little bit.
I like it. And if I heard that on the other end, if I was Joe Schoen, I don't know if I would embrace it maybe the way that you're hoping that it gets embraced and at least gets pitched on the flip side here. Hey, before we let you get going, we played some of the back pages on the New York newspapers. You know, the cutlets are obviously like a big story, but your favorite Italian dish, what do we got?
My wife makes great cutlets as well, so I'd have to go cutlets. You know, I eat gluten-free, so my daughter got celiac disease. But she's got the sauce; she's got it down just al dente. So we're very fortunate. There's a couple spots out in Boston too. Tuscan Kitchen is one, and my man Salvo's Pizzeria. 2 spots that take care of us well.
You know, I don't want to get you in trouble, but I am Italian, and my grandfather I used to say, hey, you know, grandma's sauce is probably the best, and he would only tell me this privately. He's like, your great-grandmother's sauce was actually the best. So I won't ask you who does it a little bit better in your household. Nonetheless, we are pumped to see the G-Men rolling right now. We'll see how they close out the year. Sean, I really do appreciate the time.
I appreciate you having me on. Enjoy the holiday season. Go Giants, and be well. All the best. Buonanotte.